Close your eyes for a second and imagine a scarf that remembers how you touch it. Sounds impossible, right? I once heard a campus urban legend about a midnight weaver who stitched a silk scarf with secret pattern. People said if you wore it during a storm, your skin would feel like it was being read aloud. Whether true or not, that little story taught me something useful about textiles and intimacy. Fabric changes everything. Think of fabric as the first language between two bodies. Cotton speaks casual comfort. Linen says honest and cool. Silk whispers slow and secret. Leather rumbles a little louder. Each fiber sends different messages to the nerves in your skin. Your skin has millions of tiny sensors waiting for stories, not instruction. So instead of rushing to the obvious, try swapping meanings. A work shirt becomes a curtain of touch. A winter scarf becomes a soft drum over your partner's shoulder. The science is simple. Temperature, pressure, and texture change how the brain interprets touch. That's foreplay. Reimagined as sensory homework. Here's a playful experiment you can try with consent and curiosity. Take 3 fabrics, hot, silk, and denim. Ask your partner to close their eye. Brush the fabrics lightly over their forearm, then behind the ear, then along the collarbone area. Notice how silk glides and slows breath. Cotton feels familiar and safe. Denim gives a firmer, teasing out. The goal is not to perform, but to map reactions together. Talk aloud about what surprised you. This builds taste and trust, which are the best prelude to anything that follows. When I teach, I tell a story about a rainy night in Kyoto. A student described wrapping a lover in an old kimono, the slow untying becoming a ritual. I had my own version in a small apartment with a wool blanket, a record player, and a ritual of undressing, like you're reading a cherished book, page by page, with respect and laughter. Rituals make ordinary moments sacred. They create permission to be slow, to ask questions, to laugh if something feels off. Now, let's sprinkle in a little harmless occult flavor. Urban legends love tokens, a coin, a ribbon, a ring, objects that mark the moment. Use a token, not to control, but to commemorate. After a good night, tuck a tiny scrap of fabric into your wallet, or write a single word on a tag. Remember, it turns a fleeting spark into a memory you can revisit. And memory itself enhances desire later. Practical safety note, always check fabrics for allergens, wash new items, and keep communication clear. Consent and protection are not romance killers. They are the scaffolding that lets creativity flourish without fear. So, next time you think of foreplay and then move forwards and the nature of the water video, turn a buttoning into a question. Make a scarf into a slow reveal. Let textures be your vocabulary. You'll be surprised how a simple touch, guided by curiosity and science, can feel like a little domestic magic. But what we have this bright is